Good morning, everybody. Spin Ventures here live from the Universal Studio parking lot here in Orlando, Florida. Today, I arrived early because there is one ride that I've been wanting to ride ever since I got my annual pass to Universal, and that is Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. But today we are calling it Hagrid's Motorbike Spin Venture because it is a fast, thrilling roller coaster on a motorcycle. And so um, you have to get here as early as possible to get in line uh, for the wait time because here in probably an hour and a half, it's probably one of the longest wait times other than Velocicoaster in the theme park to wait for a 15-minute ride. So, but we're here today. We're going to have a little bit of fun in Orlando. I'm not going to spend long here today at Universal just because there are some other places that I want to go and tour around the city. So, today is a fun day in Orlando, Florida. So, first off, Universal and Islands of Adventure on this Spin Venture. Alright, so we made it through security avoidance. So now we're on our way, we're on the moving walkway heading towards Universal. Both parks actually don't open till 9, so we are early, and which is a good thing because both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure are open at 9. Once Universal opens, we will go and head over, I'm sorry, we're going to head over towards the chocolate factory, and
the moving walkway exit.
And then we're going to head towards the chocolate factory. We're going to head over to Islands of Adventure and wait at the gate there, even though the Harry Potter world is, or Hogsmeade is in the back of the park. It'd be a lot quicker than taking the train over. So we're going to do that since we head through City Walk. Let's head on over to Islands and wait in line at the gate to get on Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. Okay, so for the first time ever, I've been here so early that I am in the park at Islands of Adventure, but I cannot get through the park yet. We have another 10 minutes or so, not very long, but I wanted to get through so I could go get in line for Hagrid's, but we'll have to wait just a few more minutes, then we'll head on in and go through. Right behind me, though, is the Carousel, which has not been open all year until just recently. I believe a couple weeks ago, if not last week, it reopened. They did a refurbishment on it and did a whole new paint job, as you can see right here. It looks great, and it's much more interactive and more not thrilling because it's like just a carousel, but it is more of a mostly just did a paint job and some minor detail work on the Carousel. So we got about, like I said, 10 more minutes, and then we will be able to go through park and head on through to not Diagon Alley, through to Hogsmeade and the castle and get on Hagrid's. So So just patiently waiting and more or less chilling out. But anyway, we do have some fun things that we're gonna do today. Other than ride Hagrid's, that's the whole reason why I came early. Was to ride Hagrid's, and then the rest of the park is just free going, and we'll head on through and maybe meet some new people. I remember last time I came, I actually met some people, a family from Canada, which was awesome, actually, from outside of Calgary, or was it Ottawa? I forget where they said what province, but they were from Canada, and actually I was in line to ride Escape from Green Gods with them. I didn't even know, and I just asked where they were from, and being nice and friendly. And like, hey, where are y'all from? They said, oh, we're from Canada. I was like, oh. Oh, wow. Awesome. So I rode with them, because I was a single rider, and rode Escape from Green Gods with them. And I wish I would have had my bracelets, my Spin Venture bracelets, which I still have on. Right here. It says Spin Venture. I know you can't see it because the sun is kind of reflecting. Spin Venture's on it. You gotta subscribe. Subscribe to Spin Ventures. And we'll be on the way to Highlands. Or on our way to Hogsmeade first. Probably after that we'll get a butterbeer and then walk around the park. See what other characters or shows are going to be happening and wait times on the rides. Let's go ahead and get off here and head towards Hogsmeade. Alright, so I just got off of Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. Wow, that was worth the wait. Waited over 2 hours. It is 11 o'clock. I got in line about 8:30. So almost 3 hours I waited. But right now, we're going to go ahead and get in line for butterbeer and enjoy the rest of the day at Islands of Adventure. We're gonna go see how long wait times are for other rides, and see if there are any more shows to watch. But overall, great ride on Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. So, we'll see you on the next ride.
Pronunciation people come up with. People from the country say Coe. They don't try to get fancy about it. Good people in the Coe. Anyway, I hope that you enjoy your day today. How can I be of service? Did you have a question, a quandary, a critical idea?
About anything. What about the fountain? How are you talking?
I'm ready.
So, where is your soul? Is your soul inside the fountain? How are you talking? What?
Well, it all depends on what you consider to be a soul. You see, well, I consider myself to be a disembodied spirit inside the fountain. And I'm just the energy in the fountain. I'm the energy that makes the green eyes glow green. You know, I'm the energy that does all sorts of things to the fountain. But the fountain itself is its own entity, because I'm merely haunting it. Much like the ghosts you saw at Hogwarts. You know, they're haunting Hogwarts. I'm haunting a fountain. Everybody's got to haunt something in your afterlife, you know. Well, I guess actually not everybody haunts everything, but, you know, some people do. I'm very lucky that I get to haunt the fountain because at least people get to understand me. Other ghosts, when they try to haunt things, it always sounds like, ooh. It's sad and pathetic, really.
Wait, I have a question. Were you a Ravenclaw?
Was I a Ravenclaw? I would love to think that if I was sorted into a house, I would be Ravenclaw. But I was born even well before Hogwarts was even developed. I was born even before there were calendars and clocks. And very, very old. But so I was around before Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
What can I do? Well, my friend, I am able to speak to you from beyond the grave. I can answer any question, quandary, or quizzical idea. But I can also bestow you with a wonderful water display. Is that something you'd like? You would? Why, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to dispense with large quantities of water right here at the fountain. Now, if you don't want to get wet, I suggest you stand behind the drain that you find in the ground. There is a drain in the ground. As long as you're behind the drain, you should be fine. But if not, you may want to step on back. So tell me, my friend, what is your name?
Catelyn.
Nice to meet you. This goes out to our friend here who is all the way from Cody.
Boy.
And let's get the party started. We got a celebration happening today.
Yes, we do.
All right. Well, let's make sure we have this right. My friend, I don't want to do a substandard experience here for him. All right, here we go. Let's celebrate.
It's so good.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend. Have a wonderful adventure today. Oh, my goodness. I remember, folks, it's pronounced a coat. A coat.
A Coe, I've never heard of that town either.
Yes, it messes people up.
I am a big hockey fan now.
Well, there you are.
I-
There you are. So you must have been gravely disappointed.
I did. I followed the Tampa Bay Lightning all throughout the season and the playoffs.
Now, it's true, right? You don't say go Lightning, you say go Bolts.
Go Bolts. That's right.
Go Bolts. I don't understand that. Why don't you just call yourself the Tampa Bay Bolts?
I don't know. I
Why call it the Lightning if you're not even going to use the name?
I know, right? We just say go Bolts.
Go Bolts! Anyway, maybe next year will be your year, my friend.
We should. It should. Now it's time for football season.
Football? That's right. You have a football team too, don't you? The Bucs.
Yes. The Bucks. Yes.
What is it about Tampa? They don't want to use the full name of their team. They're just like, it's not the Bucs, it's just the Bucs.
Yeah, it's just the Bucks.
Maybe you don't have time in Tampa. You're shutting everything down.
Right.
What, are you in a rush over there or something?
No, they just like to shorten the names, like the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Tampa Bucks.
We'll go by your rules for now, Tampa.
But I do have another favorite team of mine.
Oh yes, what is your other favorite team?
My personal favorite team is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, we have the yellow and black in the house.
Black
It
and
is
gold.
Black and yellow, I'm sorry.
Yeah, black and yellow. Yep.
And the Steelers, of course, have a huge fan base. And I'm sure that there are many, many other supporters here among you today.
But mostly I've actually seen what I'm wearing on my shorts. Ohio State fan.
O-H!
I-O.
There you are, you know what to do. You got skills, my friend.
I believe Scarlet and Gray.
And you have a lot of teams you support. Quite a sports fan. Anyway.
I am a big sports fan, yes sir.
Well, I appreciate you coming over to say hello to me today.
Yes, I thought I'd
I'm
say
graced with your presence. But you know, I never actually found out your name. What is your name, sir?
Spencer.
Spencer Aristotle at your service. And I'm at all of your services today. If any of you have any needs, any questions, quandaries, quizzical ideas rattling around in your brain, please let me know, for I am Aristotle, the wise and benevolent spirit of the fountain. Also, ladies and gentlemen, please know that at 12 o'clock today, in just about, I'd say 28 minutes, you can catch the Story She'll Hear. The Story She'll Hear is a storytelling show over at Seuss Landing today. And hello there, young lovers.
Alright, so just got finished talking to the Mystic Fountain here at the Lost Continent, and wow, it was so cool how, of course, just in general asking a lot of questions and telling them about where I was from, and then this one family came up from Scotland, Glasgow, Scotland, Glasgow, Scotland, and they're here for 11 days. It was a whole family, and me and another boy who was part of their family got into a competition with the fountain, asking questions about from the state of Florida and the country of Scotland. I had to answer questions from the country of Scotland, and he had to answer questions from the state of Florida. We ended up in a tie, 2-2, but overall it was very cool and very fun. That's one thing why I like coming to theme parks during the summer, is because the people from all over the world come to Florida for theme parks, the beach, and have a good time. And the weather is nice year round anyway here. So, anyway, that was fun. Now we're gonna head on over to the Lost Continent. I want to see Poseidon's Fury, or we're gonna go ahead and head on into Seuss Landing for the show at noon. Okay, I didn't find where that shirt is. This guy came in with has a all like Universal ET Space Roosevelt shirt is what it looks like. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get off here and let's go to Seuss Landing for the show. Why? Because he's a galactic. Because he flies. He soars through the skies with the web shooters.
I soar through the sky on my hoverboard. Why am I'm better than him.
Possibly. Yes. Sure. Yes, let's do a picture. Alright, we are heading back towards Jurassic Park. And we are going to chance it, I think. I want to see how long of a ride it is, wait time. But if the single rider line is open, I might go on this bad boy right here. Velocicoaster. Maybe not though. I may wait and see.
Together, right here.
When Ryan comes with me again, if ever. But so much fun. Very intimidating. I mean, very. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If not, we might do. Let's get on the train and head on over to Universal, ride a couple rides there, and then head out. after we grab some voodoo donuts to take with us. So, anyway, we'll head on over, back over into Hogsmeade to get on the train right now. Cool. So we can head on over to Universal, because I believe we're done here at Islands. We will and then we'll just go out and head out of the park to our next spin venture for the day, which will be a lot of walking, I will add. So let's go ahead and get over to the Hogwarts Express. We made it to the front of the line, and here comes the train now. There goes the train now. The Hogwarts Railway, the Hogwarts Express, is making its way back to Diagon Alley. Then it'll come back and pick us up. It's going to London. There it goes.
That's kind of messed up.
It is almost out of sight. Almost out of sight. And it's out of sight. Here comes our train. I love the instrument. That's perfect. That was really fast. All aboard the Hogwarts Express. Speaking of trains, I've been fascinated with trains ever since I was 3 years old. A long time. Sorry about the glare. But it has coming in slowly but surely. Okay, so we are at still Universal. We're wrapping things up today a little bit early due to the weather outside right now. And I'm making this kind of quick so I don't soak my phone. But here you can see the Universal sign. There it is. The globe. And the wind's not helping. It's getting windy. There's a storm coming. So we're making this quick. I'm heading over to Voodoo Donuts now. And, but we were able to ride the whole reason why we came here, rode Hagrid's motorbike adventure, was able to ride it earlier, waited 2 hours for that ride, and it was well worth it. But right now, trying to hold my umbrella and avoid freezing because the temperature has dropped due to the rain and my socks are soggy and it doesn't feel good. The rain is pushing the umbrella. But don't forget to subscribe to Spin Ventures. Drop a like on this video. Be sure of that because it might be my last one. But we were going to go over to the All-Star Sports Resort. However, that has been delayed till next time when I could come over for a weekend. I think what we're gonna do is head to Lakeland and go to the sports museum there, because it's inside. But we're gonna head on in to the area. We're gonna kind of make a stanchion in here. My socks are soaked. Thing is soaked. There. Wasted. There. Join me on the next spin venture. Hopefully it'll be drier. We'll see you on the next spin venture.